It's the most.
It is December. Shut the fuck up. It's don't interrupt me. What the fuck is your problem? That you can't
Both
just
of
let me
us?
talk? No, I just start talking immediately. You're going to talk over me.
I did.
I'm doing sound effects.
I thought
I
you
don't
were done.
understand what the fucking problem is that I can't get 2 words out of my mouth before you immediately start talking.
I
over
thought
me.
you were done.
Why was I? I just said one. You know the name of the podcast.
Thumbtown Christmas
I said,
Spectacular,
shut the
period.
fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up and wait. Just count in your
Okay.
head. Literally count 5 seconds and feel how long.
All right.
Feel how long 5 seconds of silence probably is to you.
It's okay.
Count it.
Right now?
Yeah, count out 5 seconds in your head. You see how long this is? You see how much talking I can do before you've interrupted me? That's how long it is.
Okay. I mean,
That's all it would have taken is just 5 seconds to get some kind of context or understanding of where the conversation's going or what's going to... I could have had a bit prepared. I don't, but I could have. I fucking totally could have had a thing I was going into. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, it's funny because people listen to the show and I'm the one that gets insulted for being, autistic or whatever, or being on the spectrum, which, is probably true.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I probably am, but at least I can understand fucking social cues. What's your excuse? You're just rude.
Me?
Yeah, you're just a fucking rude person.
Are you in a bad mood right now?
I'm actually in a pretty good mood because I've decided I'm going to buy PlayStation.
Was that a bit?
Which was the big announcement that I was hopefully we could, get to in a fun way.
Well, no. Now
I've blown the surprise for everybody.
Dude, that was the first 20 minutes of the pod. We were going to tease it.
Yeah.
Going into the first break.
This is the Christmas Spectacular. We got a couple of plugs to do up front. As longtime listeners know, I don't like to brag about it, but I am Tier 1, Black Ops operator. I was a 9/11 first responder. I was there in the towers seeking out, Muslims and terrorists and survived the crash and eliminating them with tactical, close quarters tactical combat. And the thing that keeps my hands warm, while I'm pulling the life directly out of the lungs and souls of Iraqi children,
right,
is North Face E-tip gloves. I bought a pair. They're great.
Yeah.
You can still use your phone. I know a lot of gloves advertise that you can still use your phone, while you're getting directions from the Pentagon to a family's house. To end their end that family line.
How does it
once
do with
and
blood?
for all? What's that?
How does it do with child's blood?
I bring my own blood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's not enough. I've gotten so used to killing that the normal amount of blood that comes out of a human being isn't enough for me. So I have to bring extra blood.
Just to feel something.
Yeah.
Just to get that murdering Iraqi child rush.
So, if you've been listening to Chapo, you probably know that I purchased an enormous TV.
Yeah, this is so tight.
Have you guys been here for the TV?
I haven't been. This is my first time. This is insane.
It's great. I've been a complete piece of shit the last week. I've done nothing but sit in front of this TV and watch movies and get into just a real deep fucking depression. And I really just can't stop thinking about wanting to kill myself.
Nice.
I'm wasting my life or whatever.
Yeah. And the solution.
But you just keep watching more movies.
Yeah.
You just keep watching them, dude. You buy all the subscription packages for Amazon, and then each one you're like, oh, now I have so much more stuff I can watch, and you watch one movie, and then you get, really fucking upset with yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been watching so much Sopranos. I'm trying to finish it so we can have a Sopranos app.
Yeah. So in the background, we've put on, I already forgot the name of it.
It's a John Travolta movie?
It's a John Travolta. You know what? I don't know. This is probably not a good idea because we had something on. I just sat here while they did the last Chapo. And they put on, I don't know, fucking, like Rumble in the Bronx or something.
Oh, nice.
Or I don't know. I was just watching TV and then they put stuff on. So I haven't seen this movie. I was hoping we could put on something dumb and then we could maybe laugh at it, but there's no way I'm going to be able to have a conversation and watch the movie. And Adam's already not paying attention, so that's backfire.
I'm not paying attention. I just
wanted to see what happened.
I'm just insulted personally.
Why?
From taking me to task in public.
He hasn't
At
even
the
listened
top
to
of the
anything.
show.
That's the
whole
only place
time.
it matters. Is
No,
in
you're
public.
depressed. You got a big TV. You're depressed. You watch TV a lot, and and Stav's trying to watch Sopranos. I've been listening to the whole thing. I'm a great listener. That's something that people compliment me on. Actually, is how good of a listener I am. And
No way.
and yeah, and
You just know how to look like you're listening. While
Yeah.
you're thinking about whatever,
I'm listening.
whatever's going on in your
This,
head.
you listen to people long. If it's an attractive woman, you'll listen long enough to figure out where they're from, and then you'll throw out one tidbit about where they're from.
It's true. I had a good one the
Like,
other day.
Oh yeah,
From
no,
where? Who?
I met a girl from Singapore yesterday.
yeah, it's
Very
illegal to
on-brand.
spit there.
I
and
said
then they go,
it's
"How do you
illegal."
know that?"
I said it's illegal to spit there, and she said that she thinks it's really annoying that that's what everyone brings up when she says Singapore.
Is it really illegal to spit there?
Yeah, that guy got caned. That kid.
Yeah.
Caned?
Yeah. He
Are
was like an
canings-
American student in Singapore. Got caned.
You just can't, just for spitting.
Yeah, it's like a thing parents say. Well, if, in Singapore you can get
We've
caned
never heard
for
that. Can't you fuck, like, prostitutes? Don't people go to Singapore to fuck? Isn't that like kind of like Thailand?
No, I think all those places have
Yeah, I don't know anything about
various-
Singapore. When I think Singapore,
various
I just
iterations of boy
Thailand,
boys.
yeah. I think they fuck.
No,
Young-
Singapore is like it's like a city state. It's like a really small country.
Is that where Chris
Um,
Brown got arrested? Do you know?
Maybe.
For biting,
Maybe the Philippines?
for biting Rihanna.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's illegal in Singapore.
No, that's legal.
I used to
That
get a
might
bunch
be
of
legal.
hate mail from Singapore for writing that article about China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they Chinese over there?
There's a lot of ethnic Chinese.
There's a lot of ethnic Chinese, a lot of Malays, a lot of.
They got mad at me for writing that
South-
thing about
South
Chinese
Asia.
New Year,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
would send me hate mail. It's like, you will go to jail for this.
Wait, what was the thing you wrote?
There's something about how like,
Chinese New Year isn't real, right?
yeah, no, it wasn't that Chinese New Year wasn't real. It's the Chinese New Year is like a month after regular New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote it was like one of the first things I wrote on Thought Catalog. It was like, so are we just not going to tell Chinese people that New Year's was a month ago? And
Yeah, weren't like Chinese people threatening to come to your
oh
shows?
yeah. Oh yeah, the Chinese and waiters are the groups that hate me the fucking most.
Do you still get emails over that waiter article?
Yeah, so many people hate me.
That's true.
It's really true.
Some of them
But
are
you know,
in
it's-
this room right now.
Yeah. It's like it's one of those things where you can be like, yeah, well, fuck if you're not pissing people off, you're not doing something right. And it's like, well, plenty of people don't piss people off.
Yeah, plenty of
People have no problem with just being likable and
Who said that quote?
what's
If
that?
You're not pissing. Is that Mother Teresa?
No, it was
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a bad
If
boy.
fuck the haters. If you're not doing, hand me one of those candies.
It's a cookie, dude.
These aren't yours. This is from my allotment of cookies.
Yeah, I got you your own too, dude.
Yeah, well, I lost mine already.
You didn't lose yours. These are from Stav's mom.
I
That's
put my
right.
I lost
Shout out
it,
to
no.
Stav's mom. She made us some beautiful baked confections.
Shout out to Lil V.
Some Greek.
These are incredible.
It's very good. The brown ones will suck your cock, dude.
Mhm.
I had some at your
They're
house.
so fucking good.
Really, really good.
Your mom's nice.
She's the best, dude.
Does your mom know you have a podcast?
Sort of.
And did she prepare these for your podcast friends?
No, she just prepared them for my friends. I didn't tell her that it was my podcast
Oh.
friends.
Did you?
She doesn't really know what a
My
podcast
mom
is.
got both of you
Does your
guys
parents
copies of Norman Finkelstein's books. Especially you, Adam.
Thank you.
She got you a calculator.
Does it add up to 6
It
million?
doesn't. Functionally, it's changed. So if you try to type in 6 million,
It's just 150,000.
yeah, it just says
Tops.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It just says 6
At
Jewish
most.
guys'
It's like,
names.
it's like that. It's that Mr. Show sketch. What 150,000 is the highest number.
Yeah.
That's
That
so
sounds
funny.
good. I
I've
can't
been
wait to
laughing
learn.
about like.
Do your parents know about the podcast?
Yeah, my parents don't really give a shit what I do.
Oh, that's so
um,
nice.
Yeah, well, I've been like such a fucking disappointment for so long
Right.
that it's like, you know, I don't ask them for money ever, you know.
So you're doing that. You're doing it, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking lean on them,
Right.
Mhm.
so they don't really give a shit.
When's the last time they really believed in you?
Believe that? I think they believe in me. They just have such low expectations
Yeah,
that it's not, something I really have to worry
Oh,
about.
that's so great.
Yeah. No, I have like stepsisters that like struggle and shit. So I'm like kind of.
So the bar is low as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's great.
So as long as you don't just have like a fucking 3 kids out of wedlock or some shit.
Yeah, they're not doing that bad, but I mean, it's fucking the economy's shitty, and if you don't particularly know what the fuck you want to do,
Yep.
Yeah.
and like none of them can like borrow money from like enough money from my dad and his wife to like they can't be like I need $5,000 to go start my business or whatever.
Mhm.
They can't do that, so they can just sort of continue living at the apartment.
Damn, I
Right.
would love to start a business, dude. I want to be like a fucking diner.
I literally
What do you call
started
this,
a business. This is a business. This is a business. I started the business. I employ you.
I'm
You're
executive-
incapable of
I'm
starting a
executive vice
business. That's why
president.
I had to do it.
Yeah, well, I'm president of the union.
I'm executive
That's
vice
fine.
president, dude. We won't have any fucking union that's in here, dude.
Wait, you're
I'm a company man.
anti-union?
Yeah. I'm a company man. We'll get a scab in here so
Yeah.
quick, dude.
This is bullshit. I thought we were starting a union.
Sorry, dude. I sold you out.
Man, I've
You
been
just
Mr.
like,
Mullen
you just
gave me a
like,
sweet
You
deal.
just like bargaining.
of course I do.
Collective
And I like
bargaining.
doing collectively.
I like collecting and I like bargaining. I collect stamps and rare coins and I bargain. I say I give you 5 cents for that dime. That dime is worthless.
And that's
Trust
the-
me, I collect rare coins all the time, pal. I'm telling you, that dime is worthless. I'll give you 5 cents for it. That'd be a cool character. The guy
Oh,
that
yeah.
convinces, a Jack Lemmon guy that hangs out in the Dunkin' Donuts in Grand Central and convinces people to sell him their change for less than it's worth.
Change.
That's
a long
I
con.
tell you, I've seen plenty of quarters in my life. Now this one is worth. Yeah, that's what he do. I'll give you $1 for that quarter. But these other 10 quarters you have are worthless. So I'll buy them off of you for a nickel.
That's not a bad con, dude.
Yeah. I just do this all day, and that's what they call me, the artist of 42nd Street, the beautiful artist of 42nd Street. I've been standing on this corner for 97 years.
I've made almost $400.
I've been out here since 1823. My father was a shipbuilder, and my mother was a prostitute.
We should do a fucking 3-card Monte game, dude. Fucking start a scam like that, old school shit.
Yeah.
You know? Or have like a fucking... What are some cons we could get into? We could pretend you're lost. How about, why did every homeless person always say they need like a bus ticket to like...
I wish I was a con man so bad, dude.
I could never fucking... I don't know. I couldn't pull it off. I would just be too happy about the con. I'd be too excited to get their money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a good enough actor.
Yeah.
Have you ever fell for any cons?
Have I
Have
fallen,
you fallen for any
con?
cons?
No, I could see through them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Dude,
also
Seaton one time in fucking D.C., and Seaton's not like a dumb guy.
No, he's smart dude.
And you think he would have a little bit more street smarts than this, but some like fucking bum was like, "You want this Dell laptop? It's $70." And it was like a Dell laptop box. And Seaton was like, "Yeah," and he like gave the guy $70. And then they don't even open. They take the box all the way back to the venue, and they open it up. It's filled with a bunch of newspapers. And it was like Seaton and like I think Andy Haynes and Jay Hastings like running down the street. They're like, "Have you seen this fucking guy?" or whatever. It's like, first of all, don't do anything to that guy if you can.
Right.
Get your money back, but don't act like you're gonna fucking beat up this homeless man.
A homeless guy who outsmarted you
Yeah,
on a
right.
diet of like stale honey buns
Yeah,
and fucking
yeah.
coffee he found.
No, you absolutely deserve to have that happen. If you get fucking ripped off, you probably deserve it.
By a fucking homeless dude.
Yeah.
By a guy who hasn't slept indoors. He had more critical thinking than you.
Yeah.
I remember one time in Chinatown when I was like 14, we came up to fucking do like a trip, it was like a Greek trip to New York, and all these fucking assholes. There's like a group of my friends were just like fake like.
Wait, you
thug
were the group of
kids.
assholes. I heard Greek trip to New York. and
Absolutely, no.
Yeah.
But these kids were like the fuck. They were like they thought they were like real. They just ran their father's diners, and they thought they were like drug deal. They acted like they were drug dealers because they had like dads who spoiled them.
Right.
So they went to buy fake chains, and they all got robbed. They all got their shit. They're like, all right, follow me into this empty building. They just followed some fucking guy into a vacant building, and they stole $400 from them. They were all going to buy fake. I think it was G-Unit chains at the time. I think that's what was hot. And nothing makes me happier than that. Than just like fucking the shittiest Greek kids getting robbed. Although I do want a fake chain. I got fucking,
What kind of fake chain?
I didn't fall for
I just got fake Yeezys for $13.
Right. That are just the bin Yeezys.
I still sell fake Pokemon cards. I hang out at middle schools and stuff. How funny would it be if I got arrested for doing that? Like I'm just in the fucking elementary school, hanging out in the bathroom. The police show up and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" I'm like, "I sell bootleg Pokemon cards.
Please.
I'm 30 years old. This is the only business I've ever known in my life."
Fuck, man. One time a Chinese lady out haggled me. I bought a fake Gucci backpack, and she haggled the shit out of me. Dude, I ended up paying like $50 for it, and it was like, you know, a 4-cent backpack. It's so shitty. The stitching's bad. The zippers.
I
don't
remember
work.
that Gucci.
I still
backpack.
have it. I'll still rock it.
You used
from
to
time
wear it
time.
sometimes. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
the Gucci backpack. I wish I would have.
Is Coogee a real? I mean, it is a real brand.
Yeah,
but
Yes,
it's
it
real.
is.
Coogee's like, it's supposed to be like Gucci.
It's black Gucci.
Yeah. They just changed the letters around. It's like Kobe televisions.
Yeah,
You see those?
And like boom boxes. Yeah,
yeah. Where it's,
like
just the
fake
Sony,
Sony.
logo.
Yeah.
It's Kobe.
yeah.
That's great too because it has the Kobe Bryant fucking undertones as well.
Yeah.
And Sobe Life Water. You guys ever fuck with that shit?
Yeah.
I used to get cases of Sobe Adrenaline from Shoppers Food Warehouse.
You just game.
No, I would stay up on IRC all night.
Hell yeah, dude.
Internet relay chat, folks.
What is that?
It's like you know Slack.
Yeah,
Slack is like very similar to what IRC was.
it's like early Slack.
Well, IRC is like the oldest chat platform. It came out
Before AIM?
before even the World Wide Web.
What?
So yeah, I think IRC came out in like 1988.
So what part of your life are you using all this IRC shit? You're like 11 or some shit?
Yeah, in between. I mean, even younger than that, probably like 9 to. I mean, that's why I am the way I am.
Yeah, 100.
Who are you
remember
talking
that-
to?
This
the
is
first
huge.
the first time I saw Goatsy, I was probably like 9 or 10 years old,
Really?
and I remember like turning the computer off, and I like felt sick or whatever.
yeah,
I like
dude.
wanted to tell my parents, and then like 2 weeks later, you're just sending Goatsy to people, and you're like, "This is hilarious. This is fucking hilarious."
Dude,
to
imagine
show-
how much different your life is if your dad comes in and counsels you in that moment, and it's like, it's all right, son.
Mm.
You have to stop doing this. You're like a fucking loan officer at a bank.
It happened to my friend Brendan. He had Goatsy on his computer because he was so in the old Internet Explorer, like Internet Explorer 5 or whatever, like 10, 15 years ago. If you highlighted an image, the way it highlighted an image was every other pixel on the image, it would shift. It would like put a blue tint
Right.
on the image.
Yes.
So you could take an image and bring it into Photoshop and then figure out how, like, what makes, whatever shift every other pixel is blue. Right. You can counteract that a certain way or adjust the quality of the image that it, like, transforms when every other pixel has a... So he created this image where if you, like, highlighted... It looked like it's just a blur. But if you highlighted it, it became Goatsy.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
That's very good.
Yeah, so he had Goatsy on his computer, and he was like working on that or whatever.
Yeah.
And his dad went on his computer and found Goatsy, and then they like asked him at dinner. They'd like sit him down. He's like looked all sick, and he was like, "Are you gay?" I told the story before. That happened to me too. My mom found meat spin on my computer. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, my mom was like crying. She's like, "Do you like jacking off to boys?" I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, I went on your computer and I saw something. I'm like, what the fuck did you see on my computer?
Yeah.
And then she was like, it was like a dick going into an ass, and then the other dick was spinning around. I was like, oh, meat spin. I was like, no, you just send that to people. It's like it's like a greeting card.
Fun, yeah. It's like a fun little trick to play on your friends.
Yeah, I got unbanned from Facebook.
For how
yeah.
long? 6 hours?
I know I had a 30-day ban,
For
and then the
doing what?
ban was
Remember?
lifted.
You originally...
I posted, there was like an article that was like, saying Bernie would have won as victim blaming or whatever.
Right.
And then the article, it was like, white men, you need to shut the fuck up right now. It's time for white men to shut the fuck up and then fuck you. And if a fucking white man ever fucking, because seriously, it's just, I need literally shaking right now to cry because you don't understand what it's like. So shut the fuck up. Like one of those articles.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I guess, a great argument for why women should be able to vote. It's like,
Right, well, I remember that.
I said something like that, or kill all white women or something.
Or kill all white women?
Yeah, but kill all white women, it's like satirical. I mean,
Right,
you can
yeah,
write
yeah,
kill
yeah.
all men on there all day long. And I'm not even like coming from a place complaining about like a double standard or whatever, but it's like, I'm not even saying kill
You're
all
not-
white women
yeah.
satirically. I'm making fun of the like,
Right.
kill,
Obviously.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
whatever. But, fine. If they want to ban me, they ban me. But then I got back on and I was posting that video. This TV's so nice that you can see Christopher Lambert's balls in Fortress. And I've seen Fortress probably 30 times prior to this.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Never
seen it.
once noticed Christopher Lambert's fully exposed balls.
So you think he's fucking or is just dicks out?
I think he insists. I think that weird Belgian piece of shit insisted on being able to actually fuck. In the movie.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
So you think that was him fucking?
I think that was Christopher Lambert.
Wow.
I mean, why? What are they gonna like? He's like, just make sure everyone can see my balls, but then we're gonna figure out a way where my dick is like taped to my leg or something.
She might be sitting on top of his dick. Like on
Why would they do that?
just because you haven't seen that in porn sometime, like fake porns.
I don't know,
Where they're
man.
like,
You
maybe
watch
a
all this
softcore.
weird fucking porn for middle schoolers. You don't watch adult porn.
Sometimes I like to check out a vid where we've got a new fresh face in the industry and she doesn't want to do hardcore, so she'll do
Who?
fake. I don't know, man. I'm on X videos. I'm scrolling.
You can get soft core porn online? I thought you could only get that on TV.
No, you can get softcore.
Check
Really?
this out, dude. I added Cinemax to Amazon Prime, so I can. There's softcore on there.
You want to put it
Really?
on
No.
while we're doing the pod?
No, I don't. How
Porn would
crazy
be
is it
funny.
that they still do that?
That's
Playboy,
They still-
Playboy doesn't even do pornography anymore.
They don't show boobs anymore.
Yeah, so Cinemax is like, yeah, we got pornography and the Nick.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it is a good show. Apparently, they got this other one, Quarry, that's supposed to be real
Really?
good. Yeah.
Fuck, man. But I'm sorry you got banned for showing balls, dude.
Yeah, I know. But in the guidelines, it says you're not allowed to show nudity unless it's for like satirical or humorous purposes. And it's like, did you think I was like seriously posting Christopher Lambert's balls for
Wait,
people
you're
to
allowed to do it for
masturbate to?
satirical?
That's what it said. I don't know. Someone's got a bone to pick with me at
Right,
Facebook or online. Or again, people just fucking hate me, man.
Do you think someone just is
Someone's
reporting
reporting
you
me,
all the
obviously.
time?
Yeah, someone's constantly fucking reporting my shit or whatever.
Who do you
Which
think-
is like, I don't fucking, with the exception of like Seth, I don't like go after people. I don't. I
Right,
really
you
don't
you really
fucking,
don't.
I really don't fucking
It's just
harass
funny to
people.
have
I
an
think that's like
exception.
mean and shitty to harass specific people. I might be critical of like a couple, like, a couple of people that have like prominent media careers
Right,
or
right,
whatever,
right.
but it's
Sure.
not like I'm like saying go harass these people or whatever.
Right.
And still, it's just, people get literal fucking jokes that they're getting mad at.
Yeah, that is so fun. Like, exactly. What non-joking purpose do you post balls for? Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking unbelievable.
Well, even that, like, even when, like, arguments come up or people want to fucking, I'm not even, like, one of the people getting into heated arguments about, shit that pisses people off.
Yeah.
I don't argue with people.
You make jokes.
I'll make jokes about it. Jokes that, like, reflect my opinion or whatever.
Sure.
Sometimes not even. But,
Right.
they're
You're
like, well,
trolling.
we got to shut this guy down. We got to get him kicked offline.
Well-
I just want to have a good time online with my friends. I just
You
want
still
to
have Twitter. You'll be able to show balls on Twitter.
want to have a good time online with my friends like I used to.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Zuckerberg stripped you of that.
It's everybody, man.
So it's permanent ban.
They want me to upload a picture of my ID to get my account back, and I'm like, I'm not giving you that information.
Why?
I don't know.
So they can send you to jail?
Yeah, probably.
What?
That'd be so funny if Facebook just the Facebook police knocks on this door.
Whatever. Facebook is washed, dude. I don't do it anymore.
You
Yeah.
don't do Facebook, dude?
No.
A lot of old. I think like
Because my mom and dad are on it, so
Yeah.
I can't be a monster like I can
My
on
mom's
Twitter.
on there, fucking just like posting Greek pirated like whole movies.
Oh, that's chill.
Yeah. My mom's just like watching Greek soap operas with her friends. That's what Facebook is. It's for old people to have fun with their friends online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have a blast.
Well, I'm old now, I guess. I would love to just not be on. So I would love to just not have to be on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I've completely destroyed any ability for me to ever have any kind of normal job whatsoever. There's just absolutely no way ever that I'll ever be able to do anything other
Just-
than be a piece of shit on the internet.
Yeah.
The quickest background search. Just like NIC and just auto completes into everything you've ever fucking done.
Yeah. Nick Mullen N-word, Nick Mullen racism,
Yeah.
Nick Mullen Hillary victim blame.
I can go back, dude. I'm about to go back, be a square, dude.
I couldn't go back.
Yeah,
Why not?
You really can't. I
You
mean,
can't.
the goal is hopefully, figure out with comedy and shit to make
Mhm.
enough money to invest and then live off, your
Sure.
investment money. But
Yeah.
people will find a way to take that away from you too.
I can't wait to quit my day job and just be able to dress like a boy all the time, instead
Yeah.
of,
I'm about to start wearing fucking suits, dude.
I am sort of a little worried though that like not being able to having to go to work every day and take a shower in the morning and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
just watched like 9.
If I don't have that, then
It's
like
terrible.
I'm not gonna bathe or
Yeah,
brush my
I mean,
teeth or-
I don't. The day job I do have that I'll continue to do until
Yeah.
they won't let me do it anymore. I don't have to fucking shower or bathe or do anything. That's the best part about being one of those truck PAs is
Mhm.
like they don't like it's like almost like a relief when they find out you're not trying to work your way up.
yeah.
That you're just like, no, I just want to pay my fucking rent.
Yeah.
You
Like
don't have
like Boot Boy.
I remember
oh yeah, Boot Boy's bad.
Our old pal Boot Boy.
Yeah,
Boot Boy was trying to work his way up.
of course he had already worked his way up.
That last job I worked with you, Nick texted me like he's like, I'm coming to pick you up, but they said dress like you want a future in the film industry.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
I remember when I was working.
Yeah,
at
it's like,
Sherwin
but I
Williams.
don't. And that's why they're like,
Yeah.
dress for the job you have or job you want, not the one you have. And it's like, yeah, I don't even want this job.
Yeah.
I want to pay my fucking rent and be able to eat food. So the job I want is no job at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna
I dress for the
like
job I
shit.
want, and that's why I wear a full football uniform wherever I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. It's just going into work looking like
Helmet.
a train conductor. It's like that striped Oshkosh hat. Choo choo.
That's my favorite part of Sopranos. Not my favorite. One of my favorite little details is that Bobby Bacala is a
So
train
funny.
guy. Yeah, so good.
Wearing the fucking hat.
I
Yeah,
should rewatch The Sopranos
You
too.
should, dude. I'm on
You
season
can.
6 right now. I'm excited.
It's the best show.
Maybe I'll
ever,
do
man.
that. Maybe that'll be my Christmas Hanukkah treat to myself is to sit in front of my TV and just not move for probably 2.5 weeks. Just really start thinking about my
Yeah.
life and how I'm almost 30 and
Listen,
how
if you
even though
put it-
I'm starting to have success, I just feel fucking worse.
you really do.
Yeah, that'd be my nice present to myself.
you were happier maybe 3 months ago when you had little to no success.
You know when the happiest I was in my life? Back when I got back to DC,
And you were
I was
homeless.
drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Everything was fucked.
yeah, that was the best time of my life.
Because there was
too.
no limits.
I was fat as shit. I was unhappy.
Yeah.
I was fucking.
Yeah.
I was like sleeping in my car most of the time, and
Mhm.
like fuck. There was one night
I was in a failing relationship
I
where
almost-
the girl was clearly cheating on me
with your best friend.
with the guy she's married to now. The guy she's traveling the world with.
yeah.
I could show
I
you
remember being in the National Arboretum one day, and it was
They got
like
burritos there.
yeah, and it was like fucking Arboretum.
William.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was good.
It was like the middle of winter, so everything was fucking dead. There was nothing to see. I was just walking around. It was cold, and I was extremely hungover. And I was like, this is the best day of my life. I had literally nothing to live for.
Yeah, man. Let's get
How
addicted
you?
to
How I
drugs.
mean, like, what?
Let's get-
How do people? How are you? Are people successful? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
But it
You just
makes
make
me
so
feel
much
worse.
money, dude.
Whenever things are like fine, then it makes me feel worse. Like,
Well, it's because
like,
you have
if
a
your-
fucking brain disease that doesn't let you.
If your dream is like to write for SNL, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like within the first week, if that was my dream, within the first week, it would just be my shitty job that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd like get there and then I'd be
Yeah, that's what
super
happens.
sad.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
happens every step of the way.
Sure.
You have all these dreams.
Even
You're
if you sell your own show,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be as funny as you want it to be.
Oh yeah.
Right,
and they're
right.
gonna
You know?
they're gonna take it from you.
Even if they don't take it from you, you're never going to be as funny as you want to be.
Right,
You're never
yeah,
going to be
absolutely.
because the shit that you like, and you'll never be as good as the shit that you like.
I respect that Woody Allen thing of not he doesn't watch any of the movies.
Yeah.
Any of the 7,000 movies.
That's
that
actually
he's
that's
made.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah,
Woody,
it is.
yeah, Woody
Yeah.
Allen.
He hasn't watched Kingpin one time. It's a good movie.
Never.
He should watch it.
No.
It's very funny.
Dude, I watched Indecent Proposal
oh yeah.
Oh
a
yeah.
couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What a fucking hilarious movie.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's the cucking movie.
yeah.
It's about. It should just be called The Cuck Master, starring Robert Redford as the man who's best at cucking. He's like, "Let me fuck your wife for $1 million." He's like, "Absolutely not. No way are you gonna fuck my wife. No way are you gonna do it." And then she's like, "I don't know. Maybe I can." He's like, "Well, if that's what you want,
Who's not gonna fuck Robert Redford?
honey,
though,
if that's what you want, but you better not like it or whatever." So then, because they have to fuck. She has to fuck Robert Redford to save their house.
too. Right.
So she fucks Robert Redford, and while they're like off fucking, Woody Harrelson is like just imagining them fucking, and he's like, "Diane!" like running after the helicopter. He's just getting his dick sucked. He's just like halfway down this guy's wife's throat, and he's like, "Diane, come back to me. I still love you." You know?
It's gotta be.
And
That
it's just-
movie is also
Well,
full penetration.
It's like, and then there's like this fucking dramatic music playing, and you're supposed to have all this empathy for this guy who's like, as if the worst thing in the world is that your wife is being, violated by another man's dick, and it's like so fucked up. Like, if you really loved your wife, you wouldn't care.
No.
You wouldn't care that much to
No.
the extent where she's like ruined now in your head. If it's
Yeah.
like a consensual thing, it's like, yeah, it's kind of shitty, but it's a fucking $1 million. Who cares?
it's $1 million.
No,
I don't want to know that some guy's fucking my
yeah,
wife.
but
What, are you gonna make her wear a scarlet letter?
He had to
right.
like see her off and be like, "All right, honey, go have fun sucking off Robert Redford for the next."
I
day."
honestly-
into it, I wouldn't fucking care.
Maybe this is a new
I don't know, man.
masculinity thing, but I really don't care if I'm seeing someone if they want to fuck someone.
Yeah, I don't really
I
either.
don't really care.
Yeah, I don't fucking either.
Yeah.
You don't care if they're fucking someone.
If they
No.
want, if,
If they
they're like
want to,
honest
yeah.
and they
What
want
the
to,
fuck,
yeah.
who cares?
I really could not give two shits. Stop.
That's what I say to that. No, I don't want my girlfriend to fuck people. That's my stance in general.
Well, you're an alpha.
I am.
You're a
What can I
real
say?
man's.
But you're like
I have a guma.
you're like you're not an alpha though.
Yeah, I'm
You're like a guy that doesn't fuck a lot, and you
I'm an
have like a
alpha.
complex about it, and that's why you have a problem
No,
with
I'm
the
alpha.
idea of your fictional girlfriend fucking somebody else.
No, I'm alpha.
The girlfriend that you can't have.
I'm pretty sure I'm alpha. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm an alpha. And
Yeah.
if anybody tries to fuck my fictional girlfriend, I'll fuck them up and then fuck their girlfriend.
He's a type alpha male, type 2 diabetes. Yeah, I got
Whatever,
alpha diabetes.
Yeah, I got that good the stuff fucking Tony Soprano's got. Dude.
Yeah.
That's the kind of diabetes I got, dude. I've been watching so much Sopranos that I've just been yelling at people for no like I've been thinking you forget
His blood type is O juice. O Jew?
Yeah.
Blood
Oh,
type-
Jew.
Oh, Jew.
It's,
Yeah.
it's French,
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah,
it works.
yeah.
That
Oh,
works.
Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's instead of like type O blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
O Jew.
A little bit of a
O Jew
stress, but
positive.
good.
Yeah.
No, it's
Good
not
one.
too much of a stress. Give me a minute. I can do a better one. Keep talking. I'll think about
All
it.
right.
Yeah. It's
But
okay.
yeah, when you watch The Sopranos, you're just like, you flip the like some cocksucker, dude. I text you guys about it. I was supposed to do some guy just messaged me at like on Facebook and booked me for a show, and it was a bringer, and I was like, dude, I'm not doing a bringer. Like I'm just not bringing anybody to do a show. And I get there, and he's like,
How about this? Blood type Mayo positive.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, that's-
Doju.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just the pronunciation.
I don't know.
at
I've never
first.
said that word.
That's
And
all right.
you know what? The only time I've ever had it is at Arby's.
Right.
Yeah, with the dip sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never eaten at Arby's in my life.
It's good.
Really, it's good.
Arby's
Really?
is
Very underrated.
much better than people think.
Yeah.
Why is that the go-to joke as
Because
like the shittiest
the Simpsons
place?
joke
Yeah,
when they're
'cause
on the
people
islands.
are fucking retards. And they don't-
so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Yeah. And everyone's like, wow.
Yeah, that became like the fucking.
Yeah.
What's the worst fast food place? Jack in the Box.
They're all very good.
Jack in the
in my
Box is
opinion.
pretty good.
I've
Yeah.
never been to Jack in the Box. but it seems
I don't
shitty.
know, man. I honestly,
Jack in the Box
This
is
is going to
dope.
be a hot take, but it's just because like they are all pretty good. But I think Burger King's probably the worst.
I was saying
I might be
had
with you there. Actually,
I
Yeah,
had a
I mean, if you
great
really
Burger
can-
King the other day.
I'm
Great
sure.
experience. Everyone was nice.
Nah,
They
but
treated me
People
right.
like their fries. I don't think their fries are particularly good. Roy Rogers has the best fries.
Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers
gets
idea I had.
saved by.
How about this? This is an idea I had for a restaurant, right? It's like Roy Rogers, same setup, but you go in and you're like, "Can I get a chicken bacon sandwich?" And then the cashier will go, "Maybe." And wink at you, and it's called Coy Roger.
Ah, that's
That's
good.
pretty good.
hmm
I had one where it's like you go in and you ask for a sandwich, and the guy at the register is like, he wins last comic standing, but he's not very funny, and that's called Joe Coy Rogers.
Oh, he's from Vegas. Yeah.
He's a better comic than you are, so
Nah, dude, I'm an
Nah,
alpha.
he's
So if
a
he
better
ever-
comic than everybody in this room.
Is he? Did he have like?
Joe Coy,
Yeah.
that's your stance. Is that?
I think he's great.
Does he have eyebrows?
I don't think he is.
No,
oh wait,
take
no.
your-
Is that? Am I thinking of Joe Coy? Am I thinking? Who's the other?
Joe Coy lost his eyebrows to Ursula to become a good comic.
Oh,
That's how it works. She cast a spell to make him the world's best Filipino comic, but he had to lose all his body hair.
Damn, dude.
someone. I was
thinking of Dat Fan.
My
Fuck.
mom.
He didn't even
Yeah,
win.
yeah. I don't know what you're. I didn't know Joe Coy was on Last Comic
No,
Standing.
I was thinking of Dat Fan.
No,
I
Dat
take back
Fan-
what I
Dat
said
Fan
about Joe
definitely.
Coy. Although I don't know.
Yeah,
if
Joe
he's good
Coy
either.
is like a Chelsea handler crew squad.
Man,
member.
that fan thing where it's like Patrice O'Neal and on Tough Crowd where he just bullies him mercilessly. It's so fucking good.
Dat fan.
Dat Fan.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, I was in Vegas, actually. The reason I know Joe Coy is from Vegas. My mom's like, your hair looks like shit. Go get a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to my mom's hairdresser, and she was like, oh, yeah, I cut Joe Coy's hair. And I was like, he's bald. You're clearly lying.
Right, so I love when people think they met a celebrity and it's clearly not.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Wild Boys one time.
Right.
With this girl,
I love
Texas,
them.
this girl in Texas
was a
I used
great
to hang
show.
out with, and this girl just, she was like 24, loved drinking, was like a musician or whatever, and she was like, yeah, I was actually like hanging out with the Wild Boys the other night. They're like, we all went into the jacuzzi together. It was like pretty cool, and I was like, you met fucking Steve-O and Chris Pontius? And she was like, nah, I was the other ones. I was like, so you didn't meet the Wild Boys?
This bitch just got DP'd by two fucking guys with long hair.
Who told her that they were the Wild Boys?
Some
was
guy,
like,
she
yeah,
saw some
sure.
guy getting his dick bitten by a raccoon. He was like,
Yeah,
"No, I'm
yeah.
a wild boy."
Yeah.
And then they,
You know,
she
it's a
sucked
good
him
a
off.
good lie, which I don't endorse. This you shouldn't lie to pick.
You
people.
don't lie ever. That's part of your autism, right?
I'm just not good at it.
Well, you like tell truths when you shouldn't tell them.
I guess I don't
You
know if
should
that
rather
I don't know
lie.
if that means that I'm not a liar so much as it means I'm just fucking rude and I don't
Yeah.
know when to censor
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
That's it. When people are like, remember when people used to say brutal honesty?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Just-
yeah, no, that's just you're just rude.
Being a
You're
dickhead.
just a fucking
Just a
idiot.
cunt. Yeah.
You just make very boring, cliched observations about the government is actually bad. That's brutal honesty. It's brutal.
It's like a metal guitar riff going off.
that was like a very MySpace comedy bio
Oh yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh, we should search brutal honesty. Is there any way to go through bios and see how many times brutal honesty comes up?
Who's the big MySpace comedy guy? Dane Cook?
No, it wasn't Dane Cook. It was fucking Steve Hofstadter.
Was he?
Dane Cook.
Yeah, no, it was Steve Hofstadter. First of all,
Isn't he a con
you guys
man?
weren't on MySpace comedy.
No,
I was.
I wasn't doing
So I've
stand-up.
been doing
I
this
was for the
12
last
years.
I was for the last gasp of it.
Yeah, no, it was Hofstadter. You would go to like the rankings, and he was number one. You'd be
Oh,
like, "Who the
really?
fuck is Steve Hofstadter?" Yeah, He was the guy that like gamed it somehow. And he was way up in the rankings. And
He's
then
like a
after
con
him,
man,
after
right?
him, it was
Yeah.
Mencia. Mencia was number 2.
Ah.
People forget how popular Carlos Mencia was.
But Dane Cook did fuck around big time off of MySpace. That
no,
helped
what
him- that
made
helped him.
Dane Cook big was his mom died, and he got like an life insurance settlement, and he spent the $40,000 like paying like a web guy to make him a fully featured website with like forums and chat rooms. Yeah, and he built an audience like online.
Interesting.
So he'd go do a show and he'd be like, "Hey, sign up for my forum or whatever." But he was one of the first comics to have like a big online, sort of thing, which is like, it's crazy now that this is 10 years later and comics still don't understand that that's so much more important than anything else.
Right.
No one is going to fucking hand you a career in comedy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go to an open mic and discover you.
Right. Yeah. No, that's not going to happen.
Or even
I mean,
a bar.
you should still do open mics and bar shows, but like your goal in doing that should be to meet somebody that's better than you, that's going to bring you on the road with them.
Just get better.
Yeah, because you really, you're not. I don't think New York really makes you as much. It helps you grow as much as working the road does. I mean,
Of course.
comparing the two,
Yeah.
I think I learned a lot more about stand up just by being a road feature.
Yeah.
Well, then you do like 10 sets a weekend,
No, not that many.
No, you do 6
6 a weekend.
6 or 7 at most.
But you're doing between 20 and 30 minutes,
yeah,
so it's a lot of
30-minute spots. Yeah, you're talking about 6 hours of stage time.
That's invaluable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you can try and fuck.
That's why Stav shit is popping right now.
Yeah. But the most
Yeah,
important thing is like, because stand-up comedy, the art of comedy, like what your goal should be, isn't like writing good. Obviously, try to write good bits,
Right.
But the goal isn't to like have just a good joke here or a good joke there. The art, like what you should be trying to create, is the hour. The hour is what makes something, but it's like good comedy. You're going to release an album, it's going to be an hour long. If you ever have any kind of special, you should aim for like an hour long special.
Right.
And the only way to write good hours and have, because I really don't think anything under an hour, it really feels like you did anything, like maybe you can be funny, but like how do you get a sense of who a comic is without the fucking hour?
Well,
That's what creates like the personality, and the character.
Right. You might be able to do something in a half hour, but I know what you're saying. The full
Yeah.
effect and the full arc.
Well, the half hour is also dampened because it's mostly the feature spot, and the feature is the most forgettable, person on the show.
Right.
So
But like, if you get Conan, that's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You get Presents, that's 20 minutes.
22 minutes.
22 minutes.
But you have
Presents
to,
doesn't-
but you have to do a half hour, and I think it's edited.
Yeah, you can do even more than that, but yeah, they have to edit it.
And then
for
they
time.
edit it
Yeah.
for commercials and shit. Damn.
The real
Getting
thing,
to an hour, you have to be on TV like a million times.
yeah, well,
already.
to work clubs. But here's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
here's what you do: you start a cum podcast. You try to get an audience of like 100,000 people, and then you just book your own fucking tour.
Yeah.
2017, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tour. We're also gonna do the Christmas album sometime this week, before Christmas.
Should we do it right after this?
No, and it's honestly, it's like you have to use a computer. I've looked into it. There's not going to be any way that we can actually do this.
We can do it.
I'm telling you right now, we cannot.
We have
I
some
don't
good
have
ones,
the
though, dude.
shit. You need to have playback. I need playback for the background tracks. I'm going to need to auto tune it because none of us can sing.
No, it's funnier that way. Come.
I have
and it doesn't, and it, you know what it's going to sound like? It's going to sound like people doing a podcast over fucking like an instrumental track. It won't sound
fine.
right.
What do you want it to sound like? Whitney Houston? It's not going to sound. It's going to sound bad.
I want it to sound. No, I want it to at least sound not like
know-
disjointed and fucking.
Jonah could do this for us. For
I don't
free,
want
for
Jonah
free.
to do it. I want to do it
Sorry.
my fucking self.
This is Nick in a nutshell here.
We're not. Let's stop examining me
I'm sorry.
and my personality and just trust.
We
what
have
I-
resources at our disposal. Whatever. We don't have to get in an argument.
Jonah was in a famous band,
He was.
the Rolling Stones.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Keith Richards in the Rolling
He was
Stones.
Jonah Richards.
Yeah, Jonah Richards. Yeah.
Do you know the Rolling Stones are still making music? Like, who the fuck gives?
You're eating all my fucking cookies.
Who
from
cares?
South Mom.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'll give you some of mine.
You better.
Yeah.
I've been counting actually how many you've had.
The
How
Rolling
many?
the Rolling
4.
Stones.
He literally
3 browns.
2, 3.
Oh, 3 browns. The browns are a good one.
Yeah, he had 3 browns, the best
What about
kind.
that gelt I gave you the other night?
He gave me 3 gelts, and I gave them to a girl.
I really did. I really gave him gelt the other night.
Nick and I were at a socialism party,
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I missed that.
and then I gave a girl
Why? Why
Did
chocolate
you guys
money.
fuck any commies,
No, of
dude?
course
What do you
not.
mean?
Yeah, first of all, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, huh, dude? 'Cause
No,
I'm
you
a
wouldn't.
fucking alpha. I go in there, they smell my
You-
fucking
no,
pheromones.
you look like
and
the fucking-
immediately they want
You
to
look like the
problem?
the caricatures of the fat cats.
No,
you look
I'm a
like
union
the guys
guy,
that
dude.
no.
I'm a union guy.
You look like
I'm a strong
New Yorker
worker.
cartoon. All you're missing is the Monopoly
No,
Man
dude,
hat.
I'm the
Pick-
blue.
picket
I'm a blue
line.
collar boy, dude.
Picket boy.
I'm a blue collar alpha male, and I go in there. I fucking all the proletariat whores want to suck me off left and right,
Yeah.
because they feel that I come from
There's a
working.
there's a
class
Bruce
environment.
Springsteen song about Stav about how he missed McDonald's breakfast. It's on
He woke up too
Nebraska.
late.
Yeah. Well, I missed breakfast this morning, and that's all right because there's gonna be breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, I'm the boss. Exactly.
I've got type 2 diabetes. I have to wear sweatpants because Levi's doesn't make anything in size 112 waist.
Dude, I honestly don't appreciate how you're coming at me right now as an alpha, and I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna knock you the fuck out if you ever fucking if my mouth, if your words, my fucking name comes out of your
If
mouth
you put my
again,
name in your mouth
I'm
again,
gonna knock you out, dude.
Yeah,
Don't
if
ever
you
put-
place if
'Cause
you
alphas-
place my name.
don't you ever put every inch of my name.
You just slide my name into
if you
your mouth.
lovingly
Keep your
caress my name.
slidden in and outside of your mouth, within the confines of your lips. If my name ever shall pass, do not. It's like, sir, are you still threatening me?
If you ever insert my name with your soft, supple lips,
If you ever suck my name off,
slobbering
you ever slob on my name,
On-
Keep my
Onto my
name
name.
out your ass. Why don't you keep your name out my ass? Keep naming my ass.
name my ass something
Look at
pretty
me.
and
Look at me
fuck it.
right now. What's
I'm
my
gay.
ass's name?
Fuck me in the ass. I'm a closeted
the
homosexual.
first time I was told that by we know who said that to me, keep my name out your mouth. Voldemort. I wasn't really sure what he was saying.
Yeah.
I was pretty confused. I was like,
It is funny. when
I
someone's like,
heard you had my name in your mouth.
That's like the kind of thing that like Martin would say to Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Keep my name out of your mouth, Tommy.
Those individuals are from similar.
Martin was such a dick to his friends.
eras.
Why the fuck did Tommy and Cole hang out with Martin?
That's
She
true.
would just like criticize him for being dumb and bald, and it's
Yeah.
like, Martin, you're shorter than him.
well, Martin was
You're
a
not a
successful
particularly-
radio host, dude.
A success. He's like a
Was he?
fucking no. He was like a public radio shithead.
Oh, I thought he had the juice from.
Wait,
his
Martin was
radio
on
show.
NPR?
No, in the show Martin, he was like he's like a local DJ or some shit.
Yeah, but that's big time in a fuck like in
In
Baltimore.
Detroit.
Local
right?
DJs.
Isn't Martin in Detroit?
I don't
or
fucking
DC?
remember. I feel bad now.
I know the like establishing shots are probably in New York. In my head, I always thought Martin was in New York, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was wrong.
I think
it
it's
is Detroit. I think it is Detroit.
Yeah, but he's from DC.
But dude, a local radio DJ, they got the juice.
yeah,
Pork
Yeah.
Chop 92Q. Pork Chop fucks in Baltimore.
well, Tommy was a nuclear engineer.
that sentence.
Pork Chop fucks in Baltimore.
Port.
I thought Tommy was a drug dealer. Isn't that what everyone says? Because he never had a job.
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't. Shut up, Tom.
Well,
You don't
he's
have
a drug
no job.
dealer or is a nuclear engineer. I'd like
But-
to think highly of Tommy and not just assume that a black man without a visible job is selling drugs. Maybe he has some kind of DOD clearance and he
That's
can't
probably
talk
it.
about
That's
it.
probably
Yeah,
it.
he was a very dapper man. You know, the style that Tommy wore a lot was like the NBA coach, like late '90s, which was
Yeah.
the like T-shirt under the
Absolutely.
suit,
Under the suit
and
with-
a T-shirt
with a very thin
thin
chain.
thin chain. Yeah.
But the T-shirt was nice. Like the collar was thicker than a usual
exactly.
T-shirt.
That's how I'm trying to be
That's
in 2017.
2017.
Yeah, yeah.
We
I
need to
think
make
so.
we need to make our style board for 2017.
It's true. I mean, our initial goal for this podcast, we still have not accomplished.
What was
Yeah.
that?
Which was matching Adidas tracksuits.
That's true.
You know, and it's what New Year's is.
Oh
in a
man,
week
they
and a
got
half?
yellow and red at Macy's now.
Oh fuck,
Fucking we can be ketchup and mustard.
that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
We need them engraved too, or is that or stitched? What's the name
Embroidered.
for it? Embroidered.
Yeah,
engraved.
you guys, we can't get them embroidered until you come up with a local name for your union, because you got to have that on the back there.
6969.
Sure.
420.
We could get beat up though for like being fake for stealing union
I want my
valor.
shit to say capo on it.
Like a
El
Jewish
Capo regime.
I'm in the mafia now. I wanted to say capo. What's Don is capo what? Capo something.
Capo regime.
Capo regime.
Capo regime is I
the
think
boss.
the Don. Yeah.
And capo is a general, right?
A capo is a captain.
No,
But
yeah.
capo regime is the
Capo
fucking,
regime is the top one.
That's the boss, dude.
No, that's the Don.
Nah.
It's Don,
No,
capo
dude.
regime.
No.
Yeah, capo regime.
capo
is
regime and then
the full.
consigliere.
No. I was looking at this the other day.
All right, we don't care
Literally.
anymore. So
No,
shut the fuck up.
consigliere is
Nah,
not
we're
on the
talking
tree.
about-
It's to
He's
the
off.
side because
Yeah.
he has a direct line to the
Absolutely.
to the bush.
Yeah, it's capo regime. Anyway, I'm gonna be capo.
First of all,
I can't wait to be in the mafia, dude. I'm gonna
she
change
was a
my shit
whore.
up.
Yo, you got.
the
I mean,
mob.
you don't need to change much up. Just
I just need
like
to kill someone.
killing
I think.
people and stuff.
It seems tough. Murdering someone seems like a hard bridge to cross.
I was reading about The Sopranos the other day. David Chase like found out how much like the head of a crime family in North Jersey makes, and like wanted Tony's character to make that much, and like so that's how he wrote the show. Like, he didn't make that much money. I think he made like $1.5 million, $2 million a
he
year.
made way more than that.
That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah, and
I'm surprised
he wanted
it's that much money from like what?
So many people had to die.
Stealing garbage truck contracts. I thought you were about to say that he makes like $150,000 a year.
No. Yeah. No, he had that house in North Caldwell. It's
Yeah,
it's
dude.
a nice house.
He was buying.
Yeah, but
beach
you can have a
property.
mortgage on that. That's
no,
what
there was
I
no
was
mortgage.
paying
That's a
cash,
cash deal.
I'm paying cash.
Quiche. No. I think they said it was like $2.5 million. A year.
Okay, that's not that much.
But
Holy
for a
shit.
boss, yeah.
Yeah.
And also for like a fucking body count of maybe 150, 200 people a year.
It's also funny
for
how
one guy
Yeah.
to make that much
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
It's such a waste of time.
It's also I love how they'll just kill people in broad daylight, and it's just like just walk away.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
you deal with that. That's fucking insane.
I was talking with my friend about it, but like what it comes down to, I think, with the mafia guys, is like I think that they do all these crimes and they kill people and they like run all these rackets because most of their day isn't spent doing crimes. Most of their day is hanging out in the back of a
Right.
strip club
It's
or
a
a porn
fun
store.
time.
It's just to have a clubhouse with your friends.
Absolutely. If
It's
you
just
have
so
to
they
kill,
can be.
you have to kill.
It's so they can be frat
so it's
boys.
like a podcast.
It's
Yeah, it's
basically
like a
a
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
The mafia's. We're basically
That's
in the
what
mafia.
we are.
I'm like sitting here next to all this merchandise. This fucking- in my shitty
Fell off
apartment.
the back of a truck.
Trash everywhere. And I just have expensive merchandise.
We really do live like mobsters, boys.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, I got a fucking Vitamix.
Yeah.
I bought a couple.
big ticket.
I got a
Toys.
giant TV. I was questioned by the FBI last year. Everybody's trying to fuck with me on social media.
Yeah. Oh, also, a lot of people were asking on Twitter this week about me not getting paid by the show. It's true. I don't get paid by the show. I'm just
Adam does it for the love
glad
of the
I
game.
can be here. Nick saying that
It is
potentially
kind of an internship.
we could re-examine 2017. Are you going to say that on the show that we could re-examine my status?
Well, you got free agent status this year.
What do you mean
if-
free agent?
If another podcast wants to scoop
yeah,
you up,
They want to sign you.
yeah.
Well,
might
I
have
mean,
to
I
sign
have
it
had
prior-
some.
No. Prior to this, you were under contract.
I got
For
under contract for $0.
He gave you a $0 contract,
But you couldn't
in a
break
4-year deal. But you know,
You said there was a bonus for laughs, but I haven't hit.
You
the
haven't
bonus.
had one joke go over yet.
yeah.
In all
The
the
entire
episodes.
time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I haven't said one.
You
good
haven't
joke.
said one joke that went over.
All
Yeah,
right.
when I said free agent, I meant free as in we don't pay any money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Agent is also just another word for Jew.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a synonym.
Maybe
Yeah.
I get picked
like
up
manager or
Yeah.
fucking accountant.
Exactly right. Yeah.
by. Well, I'm not a very good Jew if I'm not making any money.
That's right.
You know,
bad.
absolutely.
You're bad.
I'm the worst
That's
kind.
absolutely correct.
You know better than tangle with a good Jew. They would outdo us. They would out-negotiate us, dude. A good Jew would be getting all the money while we're over here like
That'd
assholes.
be great if we wrote a sketch and then we go into Adam's apartment in the sketch and it's just filled with menorahs, just to the brim. Oh, what's up, guys?
The closet's yarmulkes. It's just nothing but fucking yarmulkes come out.
Yeah. In Greek, like Stav's house is just a bathroom, just a big bathtub filled with little boys. It's a bathtub with 35 boys in it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's As long as they're feeding me grapes, dude.
Yeah. Well, Greeks' colors are the bathroom colors, blue and white.
Blue and white.
They love the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Is that bathroom colors? Blue and
Yeah,
white?
it is. They look at the koala care station.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
blue
like
and white.
the Greek flag, basically.
Koala, also a Greek animal.
It's true. Not Australia.
That's right.
What's Australia?
No, I said koalas are not Australian. The Greeks brought them there.
What's Australia?
Okay, so there's south of East Asia. There's like this island, right? But it's so fucking big that it's a
This
continent.
dude thinks he's so smart.
Okay,
You've heard of Australia. Now you're gonna fucking
He's
talk
gonna
down to
fucking-
us?
Yeah, tell us about
Asia, you're saying shit like southeast?
Yeah.
We didn't ask you about directions.
I'm just
dude.
saying. Imagine an
Imagine-
island
imagine
that's so
Adam-
big that it's a
imagine-
fucking continent.
Imagine Adam.
And a
That's every
country.
continent.
No,
That's
no,
every
no.
continent. Every
There's
continent is an
another one,
island.
dude. There's
Imagine
another one
Adam
called Australia.
meeting someone that legitimately didn't know Australia and how excited he would be to tell them that he knows about Australia.
Well, first of all, I would adjust my glasses.
Second of all, he'd be standing at that bus stop for 4.5 days. And be like, yeah, no, it's got a pouch. No, it's actually
You throw
the
it, it comes
baby.
right
The
back.
baby comes out and crawls its way into the pouch.
Yeah. Okay, so England at a certain point
Yeah.
took all of their whores and criminals, right? And then they sent them down to this island.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah.
Hey, they got a horse over there?
Yeah. It was like a. It was
Yeah.
like a.
That's why the
1800
Dundalk accent is so similar to an Australian accent.
It's true.
Because
They are the descendants.
Dan Under. It used to be
Hey,
Dundalk
Dan
Under.
Under.
Dundalk Down Under. There you go.
Well,
Dundalk under, yo.
Dundalk was actually founded by a group. It
How
was
weird
of
would it
freed
be
slaves
if there was just, for some
Free
reason,
Australian
from
slaves.
Australia?
for some
Yeah.
reason, indigenous marsupials in Dundalk that they just also had kangaroos and shit for some reason.
Awesome.
They're like, yeah, I like them because they look like me. They're very bottom heavy from all the fried chicken. They eat nothing but chicken boxes, so they're very bottom. They got pouch. I got a pouch. It's the front of my fucking Jinko cutoff shorts. I got a big pocket.
Oh my god, yo. Yo, I love this shit, yo.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, Outback Steakhouse.
I've been seeing New York girls wearing Jinkos recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like kind of coming back.
Ironically,
I'm
I
stoked
suppose.
for the Jinko shorts, where it's like it could be pants, but then it just comes up right above the ankle.
I was never a
That's what
Jinko
makes
boy.
it.
I was
Oh,
told
no,
those are
my
called
parents never allowed me.
boyfriend style jeans.
Really?
Boyfriends.
Yeah, way to
because your boyfriend's in corn.
Way to not have your pants past the Bechdel test, you fucking bitch. You idiot. You fucking
How
idiot.
dare those motherfuckers, dude?
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself wearing boyfriend pants. Why don't you wear proud media job female pants?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Woman
We're
who
a style
pays her own
blogger.
fucking rent by
Yeah.
blogging pants.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a woman I could respect.
You know what's always really funny to me is when a girl calls her boyfriend her partner.
I love that.
He
Yeah.
has to just sit there like he
Well,
thinks
we're
it's-
from Texas.
It's cool.
This is my life partner. Well, I'm not gay. We're cowboys. I always like to imagine that when when gay people are like, "Yeah, this is my life partner." I'm like, "Oh, you're from Texas? You guys are both from Texas with each other?"
Howdy. Yeah, we're
yeah.
both from Texas.
I saw my
You for being gay. Oh, me and my friend here are going to be from Texas all night tonight. If y'all want to leave
these
us
two
alone.
Texan fellers came over. They redecorated. They're wearing all silver and turquoise jewelry.
Man, I put on
I don't know how they do it in Texas.
breakfast at Tiffany's the other night.
Oh, yes.
Holy shit, Mickey Rooney's.
I can't. I
It's
would
so
love
good.
to rewatch that.
Dude, Mickey Rooney.
Oh, it's a go right, Reed.
There's videos of him going over to like entertain the troops in World War II, and he would just do that. He would just go over
Hell yes.
to entertain the troops in World War II
Hell
and act
yes.
like a bumbling fucking
Chinaman.
Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to change it for the troops. He had
Yeah.
to make him. It was a really subtle change. He had to work
Yeah.
really hard to change it from Chinese to Japanese.
Man, you used to be able to have such a killer career. Beloved entertainer.
Did you see?
No
yeah,
problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
Fucking. There was this interview.
You know who's worse than him? Andy Rooney.
Wait, the guy from 60 Minutes?
Yeah. But he's
That's his brother?
no.
they're brothers.
Also a racist Irish piece of shit.
Oh yeah, he's
a
a fucking
racist?
annoying
The
piece of
fact
shit.
that Andy Rooney had a career and all he did was, be like, I go to the bodega and I buy a cookie and it comes wrapped and I don't understand that. I don't want to unwrap the cookie. I want to eat it. Why is it coming in a wrapper? And people are like, this is hilarious.
Wait, people thought it was funny? Is
That's
that
what
why
that
he
was
had
supposed
a
to
career?
be.
It
dude.
was a humor
He was a
piece?
humorist.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
would
he
sit
was
there and
just-
fucking laugh at that.
Wow.
Yeah. Keyboards,
That is worse than racism.
The alphabet has too many letters. Yeah, just complaining.
You know who I think was really
He
bad?
literally grind my gears. The Family Guy thing. That
Yeah,
we
it's grind my gears.
Yeah.
You know who I think was really bad? Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, he was a
Oh
fucking.
yeah, he just acted like he would act like a retarded person.
Yeah, he was just a Vine star
Yeah.
before Vine.
And so he would come out on
yeah.
stage and fucking, Dean Martin would stand there and smile, and then Jerry Lewis would like cross his eyes and pretend like he was shitting his pants. And everyone would be like, he's the goofy one, and Dean's the guy that's not funny at all. So he's funny in comparison because he's acting like a fucking, mongoloid.
yeah, he got
Right.
a career off of funny faces.
Yeah, that's why he had to
You-
care about kids.
you know
Pretend to
about
give a
the-
shit about kids in the end because he was just making fun of people with disabilities.
You know about that Holocaust movie he
Yeah,
made?
he released some of the footage.
Well,
he said he never would, and he
It's
did.
going to come out.
Hell
It's
yeah.
because he sold it to the Library of Congress, was it?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It probably isn't even worth watching.
Oh,
It's-
apparently it's a disaster.
I know it was a disaster and he didn't want to release it, but I mean, it's, every movie Seagal has made past 1996 has been a fucking disaster.
Of course.
And those are barely watchable, even though I'm going in expecting them to be fucking shitty.
Horrendous.
I don't think this movie is going to have any kind of value to it whatsoever in terms of watching it and getting
Yeah.
something out of it. I tried to watch one of those Crispin Glover movies where he had, like, it's all just people with mental disabilities, and it's unbearable. You can't watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no point to it.
Dude, Jerry Lewis, there is an interview this week with him, the Hollywood Reporter, and he was just being a fucking prick
Yeah.
to the interviewer. And everyone's like, wow, isn't it so cool he hates interviews? And it's like, no, he's the funny face guy is
Right.
being mean.
Well, also apparently he stole that from somebody. Like there was some guy.
stole
from
from
a
Bill
retarded
Belichick.
person. He
Yeah.
stole it from retarded people.
No, there was some guy whose like thing was being that character, that like.
Oh,
Jewy,
yeah,
like,
that guy?
Yeah, and he just I don't remember his name, but yeah, he just stole. He
the
stole
only
his
thing
essence.
I fuck with, Jerry Lewis thing I fuck with is King of Comedy.
King of Comedy's so
Yeah.
good, and he's
And-
good in it too.
Yeah, because he's playing
Yeah.
a fucking prick.
Right,
And he's
he gets
a
to be real,
and he's
yeah.
a prick.
De
Yeah.
Niro's
Yeah.
so funny in it too.
De Niro is
Well,
that's
apparently
my
when they were
favorite De Niro
making that
performance.
movie, because both De Niro and Scorsese embraced method acting, they would fucking call Jerry Lewis a kike to his face on set because they were like, he's not getting angry enough in this
Jesus,
movie. Yeah,
really?
so they were like, yeah, we're just gonna keep calling him a kike and say this anti-Semitic shit to him.
Yeah.
make him
Holy
angry.
shit!
He also had a different name. The
What a
character,
Which is so great because it's probably like he was just sucking. And then they said all that, and they were like, "Oh, it's to do method acting." Is why
Someone overheard them.
Is why we were saying that to him is because of the fucking Meisner method.
they couldn't work.
They were
It's
not racist Italians.
No, it's
doing
because,
coke.
It's because this Strasbourg kike. I mean, the Strasbourg guy, fucking, Lee or whatever.
They
You know,
couldn't work together until Goodfellas.
Lee
They,
Strasberg's-
took 15 years apart. They fucking De Niro and Scorsese.
After that,
After it was like so taxing. And they fucking hated
Lee
each other.
Strasberg. Have you ever seen him act?
no.
Is he bad?
Yeah, not a particularly good actor.
He just came
hilarious.
up with a good
He's
idea.
in the background he plays a minor role in is it Strasbourg? Strasbourg is a big method guy.
the
right?
method guy. Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's him because there's a couple of them. There's Meisner, Strasbourg, and then there's like one other. They're like the big, acting coaches. But yeah, I think it was Strasbourg. It plays like an old
Del Close.
an old uncle or something in Justice for All, which is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, a good movie.
Yeah, which by the way is directed by Norman Jewison, who I found out is
Not Jewish.
Not Jewish.
What?
How
Not
funny is that?
Jewish.
Yeah.
Of course, I looked that up.
Yeah.
Norman Jewison.
Yeah. I mean, I just assumed he was Jewish because he's a director.
Right.
Yeah.
He
You know?
works in Hollywood.
Right.
No, he's not Jewish. Adam Goldberg, Hebrew Hammer.
Yeah.
Not Jewish.
What? Shut
Not
up.
Jewish.
No, all right.
Swear to God.
No, you're trolling.
I swear to God.
He's like half Jewish. He's like
His
Jewish.
dad's Jewish, but he does not consider himself
Come
to be
on,
Jewish
that
at all.
face is Jewish, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, his last name's Goldberg.
His last name's Goldberg.
He does that shit. He's
Yeah. But he's not Jewish on a technicality. It's not
Yeah,
a guy
that's
named
not-
Norman Jewison.
No, yeah.
He's
Norwegian.
What is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Does he
No.
look Jewish?
I've
blonde
never
and shit?
seen him.
He's like an old man.
I always
makes sense.
confuse him and
died.
Barry Levinson.
Barry Levinson is Jewish.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yeah. When
Diner,
Justice for All is
baby.
also shot in Baltimore.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good. It's Al Pacino as a defense attorney,
Mhm.
and he's trying.
Oh,
to
I've
get,
seen that. No, that is good.
He's trying to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
his like trans client off, and then she kills herself in prison.
right.
Is that
You're out of order.
You're out of order. The whole damn system's out of order.
I agree.
And then he fucks that. All those movies from the 70s is like the love interest is like I'm a businesswoman. I've got shoulder pads and size negative. I've got AAA breasts and shoulder pads, and I'm taller than Al Pacino. One of those
Yeah.
professional style. Where they're
I don't
like she
need a
smokes
man.
cigarettes and she's divorced.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, after being divorced was meant that she was ruined forever.
Right.
And I have raccoon style makeup on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when they're
Uh,
being sexy.
The queen of all of them, obviously.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn in Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, she looked like she was dragged through a bush.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
before that.
You know what calms those businesswomen down is some good dick. that's what the moral of the story is. It's just a man dicking them down.
Yeah.
When I was an
Calms them
executive assistant,
Your old roommate
in
had
the-
that businesswoman vibe.
Who? Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to be one of those businesswomen.
She is.
She is. I
She
guess.
told me how much she's making for her first year
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
law
hold
firm,
on.
and I started laughing, like not as a bit, like just laughing in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, so they raised opening salary to 30%," and I was like, "So how much you making?" And I legitimately expect her to be like $65,000.
Yeah.
So she's making like
$12,000.
$190,000.
Dude, my cousin.
Year.
I had lunch with my I had lunch with my cousin.
Yeah.
He works in advertising. I had lunch with him. He's a year younger than me. He works in advertising. I had lunch with him, and I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty. You know, my podcast is making like decent money now." And he's like, "Congrats, dude. That's fucking awesome. That rules, dude." And I was like, "Yeah, you started a new job, right?" He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a smaller company." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's like a significant raise, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm making pretty good money. It's like just shy of $200,000 a year." And I was like, "Holy shit!" You know, it's so much money, and I just feel like a piece of shit, you know. And fucking, but I see my aunt occasionally. You know, we'll have like lunch and stuff. And she's like always bitching about him like borrowing money from her.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he still like hits her up. He's like, "Can I get like $200?"
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
How's
he-
that even
He's
possible?
probably just like
He's probably just
used to being
He makes
spoiled and shit.
$200,000 a year. He's a
still-
millionaire.
He just still takes money from
Yeah, that's
from his
crazy.
mom.
He's used to getting presents from his mom, dude.
Yeah.
I never- if
we
you-
were never a presents
Oh, hell
household.
no. I would get toys to bribe me. Like if I had to get a shot or some shit and I was good.
And he had
I
to
would
get a lot of
toy.
shots, dude.
I started getting
Hey, look at him. He's filled with shots.
I weigh 105 pounds, but this is all
really.
shots.
It's
Yeah.
all like
Yeah.
It's all swelling from
This
shots.
is all
Implants?
testosterone because I am an
Yeah.
alpha. So actually, it's estrogen because I have too much testosterone in my system.
Yeah.
I'd be too alpha. I'd fuck everything
I've
up.
got these
so.
breasts from having too much testosterone.
yeah, that's why I have them.
Yeah. You can make fun of my bitch tits, but it's actually from being strong.
It's from
So-
being strong. My
yeah, my
erectile
genitals. My
dysfunction-
genitals are have shrunk like a raisin. They basically shriveled up. I've got like what looks like a fucking chewed on swizzle stick.
it's from having more.
where my dick
testosterone.
used to be, and it's from being strong.
It's from
It's from being
deadlifts.
extremely
It's from
strong.
deadlifts.
I deadlifted my way into a fuckless dick, into an inoperable fuckless little pigtail dick.
I'm gonna get my fucking dick. Do you see those guys that like inject silicone and they just have the
Oh, yeah,
goofiest dicks of all
That's
time?
the fucking funniest.
Wait, does
shit in
it
the world.
You
ruin-
can't use your dick.
You know what your dick looks
Does it
like?
ruin
You know
your
what those
shit?
dicks look
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
It looks like those things they used to sell at like the Discovery Channel store.
There's like little water
That's
tubes.
like water tubes.
Yeah,
you put
yeah,
your finger in
yeah.
one end. It's one of those guys.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dick head
Yeah.
like fluffs up.
It looks
and you
like-
can put your finger in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
their dick looks like somebody took a Grands roll and slammed it against the kitchen counter.
What's the kink where you like things going in your pee hole?
Sounding.
Sounding.
That's what sound off means in the comments. Sounding off is when you keep shoving things in your dick hole.
Everyone sound off.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I gotta pee.
I got to take a shit, but we're out of time for this
Oh,
episode.
great.
Yeah, we're already.
Well,
at, like-
okay, sorry guys. Our show is on Monday, the 26th. If you're in New York, come
hang.
hang out. We got a really good lineup so far. it's the stars really are going to be shining bright on Monday night. The 26th, come on everybody.
Little Wardo will be there.
Brandon Wardell, our best friend, will be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show. Come out to that shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Also, watch for me on Red Eye, January 5th or something. They tape it on the 5th. I don't know when it'll be on, but
Say your
actually,
DVR.
don't. I'm not proud of any of my appearances on that show. I'm kind of now even more nervous about associating with Fox News.
Yeah,
and shit, especially going on with Gavin and those kind of guys. But we had fun on Ant's show.
That was
think
fun. Yeah,
and he's
we talked about the porn star.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
My wife
Elegant.
to be.
for better or worse. Hey, you know what? MSNBC won't put me on TV, so Fox News it is. I guess.
Stav is doing Maddow actually next week.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be on Rachel Maddow.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
gonna be on
talk to her
Rachel
about
Ray
he's gonna
next
be
week.
like, so Rachel, you fucked recently?
Yo, give me
Yeah.
some pussy eating tips, Rach. I know you got them secret dyke eating pussy eating tips. I'm trying to figure those out, yo. How you do that shit with your tongue, yo? Get your tongue going in between all your teeth and shit and tickle their fucking pussies.
And we're out of time.